You're watching David Graham's Sports Report.
Wait a minute, are you out of here?
Yes, we are.
Good.
You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best, state-of-the-art equipment, and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. No matter what, they're playing a home regional game. The last time the Lady Cougars was in a district championship game, though. We're talking about the Lady Cougars basketball team. It was back in 2012, and oddly enough, they played the Lady Mavericks at Oak Ridge for the championship. Now, coming off their 47-42 win over the determined Lady Panther team, the Lady Cougars faced yet again the Lady Wildcats of Oak Ridge for the third time this year, but the third time was not a charm, as we lost again 52-34, and we'll go into the regionals as a number 2 seed, and we'll play at home this Friday night against the Lady Eagles of Hardin Valley, who will try to upset the Lady Cougars. Against Oak Ridge, we started out flat. All district performers, Skylar Boshears and Sarah Kane, only could muster 12 points between them. Each had 6. We started out with a 4-2 lead, but once the Lady Wildcats took the lead, that was it. They never looked back. They had the game. Again, we will play again this coming Friday at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium. So everybody get up there and support the Lady Cougars, who, as all indications indicate, that's what indications do, you know. They could go very far in this regional and onto the state. Who knows? But you never know once you get to this level. Jellicoe won Thursday night over Sunbright 62-61, but we're sad to report that they lost in their first round game to Oakdale last Saturday 64-57. Mike Reynolds' troops, they gave it all they had. The Sun blamed the referees, but you know what? When you're on the road, you ain't gonna get nothing. But anyway, they came up a little bit short. Now this ends the season for the Blue Devils, who will now concentrate on baseball and other sports until football and basketball come back around next season. They will finish their season at a dismal 7-21 and 3-9 in district play. Not what Mike Reynolds is accustomed to, but you know what? Sometimes you take your lumps, and knowing the coach Mike Reynolds the way I do, he will rebound. He will be back. So stay in there, Jellicoe fans. Now, speaking of Jellicoe, we're planning on going back up to Jellicoe this Saturday to cover hopefully the rest of the kids that we didn't get to see last Saturday. They start at 9 a.m. up there in the Jellicoe Youth Basketball League at Jellicoe Elementary School, and their season will go through the month of March, so we might be sneaking back up there a couple of times, who knows. Justin Price had his Cougar signing day last Friday. The numbers were down, but the coach expected that, as both Jacksboro Middle School and La Follette were very young this year and didn't produce a lot of 8th graders, 41 all totaled. Now, we caught up with Justin after his event at La Follette Middle School. Alrighty, Coach, you've been to Jacksboro Middle School earlier. You're here at La Follette today. Boy, give us some of your thoughts on the things that went on today. Are you pleased with it? Or?
Yeah, this has kind of been part of our process every year to come down here and promote our program to both middle schools at Jacksboro and La Follette, and both principals have welcomed us with open arms, and anytime we come down here and share what we have going on is very exciting, and these kids are about to transition to another phase of their life, and we want to make that transition as easy as possible.
That, Coach, you had between the two schools, you had almost 45, let's say almost 45. That's kind of low for your football team, but now there's probably a lot of kids that didn't know about today. Can't they still sign up?
Yeah, with the snow and everything, many snow days we have, scheduling's been kind of hectic to get this taken care of, but we finally got it in to come down and talk about them. But both middle schools were kind of young this year. Talking to Coach Snyder and Coach Peel, so we kind of expected them to be down. We get about 60 on days like today. So to get 45 is not really bad, as long as the guys that need to be there hear it and understand what's the next step for them to get to join campaign football.
Rebecca Mongar and the Lady Cougars softball team are working hard on the new duds at the Cougar Den. It looks great over there. Now, they'll have a new scoreboard, new seating, and hopefully a new attitude. They were good last year, and now with a year under their belts, hopefully they'll be better. They won a few games last year, and they want to take that next step and win a few more. Campbell County High School soccer is getting ready to kick off. They will have a scrimmage up at Ken Snodderly Park this Friday at 5 p.m. Now that's right behind the Follett Elementary School. A great opportunity to go up and check out this year's very talented team. This is the boys team we're talking about. They will have 3 scrimmages Friday, and then on March the 4th back up at Ken Snodderly against Heritage, and then on March the 10th at Granger County. Now on March the 14th they will start up for real, as that's when their seasons will start, at home against Oneida, and that game will start at 6 p.m. Once again, Campbell County Youth Soccer will have their spring sign-ups Saturday, February 27th and Saturday, March the 5th at the La Follette Community Center from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. They ain't going to be there all day long waiting on you, so get up there. It's for ages 4 through 14, all boys and girls. Your entry fee is only $50, and that includes a complete uniform. For more information, you can call the Rec Center, and I'm sure they'll have all the details. Jerry Faust also informs us you can still sign up for Dixie Youth Baseball or Softball. They're taking sign-ups for Dixie Youth Baseball and Softball every day. You can sign up at the La Follette Recreation Center. Of course, you can call the Rec Center if you have any questions at 423-562-9424. That's what they're there for. Ball Farm, don't forget, they'll have their annual fundraising banquet Saturday, March the 12th. You know, that's going to be right here before you know it. It's going to start at 5 p.m. up there at the Ball Farm and Event Center. They do this to raise money to help hundreds of families in our area. So get your tickets now, and you can get your tickets from any member of the Pine Mountain Longbeards, and they will hook you up. All right, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.